We know how to make things use less energy. What we don't know is whether that actually reduces energy use. We've made energy more efficient for decades, and yet we're using more energy than ever. How is that even possible? Imagine you buy a new car that's twice as efficient as your old one. You'd expect to use half as much energy. But that's not what happens in reality, because when your car is cheaper to run, you end up driving more. This has a name, the rebound effect. It can be quite subtle. Oh, we'll just drive to the supermarket today, or shall we get the train to our friend's house? No, we may as well drive. But these little behavioural changes cause efficiency savings to leak away. The rebound effect is unpredictable, and sometimes it doesn't just reduce the savings, it cancels them out completely. So how big is the rebound effect? Here's two examples at opposite ends of the scale. If you purchase a new hedge trimmer that's more efficient than your old one, are you going to rebound and cut your hedge more often? That feels pretty unlikely, so you'll take all the benefit as cash in your pocket. In this case, the rebound effect is zero, or close to it. But if you insulate the home of a fuel-poor pensioner, the rebound effect could be 100%. All of the benefits of the insulation will be taken as a warmer, more comfortable home, and none of the benefits in the form of money. That's actually a good thing. In fact, it's exactly the outcome you'd want. So sometimes there's no rebound, and sometimes it's everything. This paradox creates an energy policy problem. Governments can intervene to make things more efficient, but they can't control what people do next. Even when we know the technology works, we don't know exactly how much energy we'll actually save. The rebound effect makes policy outcomes uncertain, and policymakers really don't like that. So far we've been looking at one type of rebound. As we've seen, when things get more efficient, they get cheaper to run, so you end up using them more. This is the direct rebound effect. But there's another effect that we need to consider. When you bought the more efficient car, you took some of the benefit as money. But what do you then go and spend that money on? If you spend that money on yoga classes, this additional energy rebound is basically zero. But if you save £400 on petrol costs and spend it on a flight to Thailand, that could use more energy than you saved. This is called the indirect rebound effect, and the indirect rebound effect could end up making the overall impact of getting a more efficient car worse than if you just hadn't bothered. At a societal level, this effect has a name, Jevons Paradox, and it's been around since 1865. When coal combustion became more efficient, we didn't save coal, we used more of it. More recently, when lighting got cheaper, we didn't just use a bit more, we used thousands of times more. And as computer processing got more efficient, we built an entire world around it and entered the cyber age. If I replace an old-fashioned incandescent light bulb like this one with a more efficient LED bulb, my behaviour is likely to rebound. I'd end up using this desk lamp more. That's the rebound effect, acting at the level of the individual light fitting. But in practice, that same technological change would result in me getting even more LED bulbs in my house and having a much brighter home. And more of the world's population would do exactly the same. That's Jevons Paradox, the same effect but written across all of society. You can see how Jevons Paradox results in a scale explosion. It's called backfire, where the rebound effect is greater than 100%. And then something deeper happens. Every time a rebound occurs, it reinforces societal and behavioural norms. Take our example of a more efficient car. The direct rebound effect means you'll drive the car further. The indirect rebound effect means you might spend money you saved on other energy-intensive behaviours such as flying. The third type of rebound effect is where the seemingly good action of buying a more efficient car just entrenches car culture, road building, urban form and policy. It's called economy-wide rebound. It's the kind of lock-in that we looked at in more detail in the last video in this series. These economy-wide rebounds are not insignificant, especially in the longer term, because they hamper the development of alternatives. Putting this all together, studies have estimated that more than half of the expected energy savings simply disappear. One study suggests that the combination of direct, indirect and economy-wide rebounds leads to 58% of the potential efficiency savings leaking away. Efficiency definitely matters, but human behaviour means it doesn't result in the savings we expect. We know how to make things use less energy. What we don't know is whether that actually reduces energy use.